is there kind of a line, or is it a personal choice, or should they just go to HR straight away?
Yeah, I think if you as an employee feel like you're being pushed out by your manager in some way, um, I think the respectful thing to do is to talk to your manager first and give them the benefit of the doubt, because it could be your own internal paranoia or anxiety, who knows, right?
Yeah.
But if you're not getting a satisfactory response, or if the behavior is not changing, then absolutely go to HR. Going to HR at the very least sets some type of documented trail for yourself, so that in the event that you were terminated for one reason or another, or demoted for one reason or another, you have that paper trail that you can fall back on to say, hey, I've been going to HR and trying to have this resolved. um, the big thing is figuring out, why would you want to push me out? What's the
Mhm.
situation? What can I perhaps fix or improve on? And if there's just an impasse, then at that point you can decide for yourself whether or not it's a culture that you still want to be a part of.
100%. Jocelyn, thank you so much. Let's move on to this week's guest. Hi, Summer. How you doing?
I'm good, Matt. How are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Very well indeed. For people who might not know you, could you introduce yourself and tell us all what you do?
Yes. Hello, everyone. Matt, again, thank you for having me. My name is Summer Delaney. I am the founder and CEO of CollabWork, which is the first community-powered hiring platform connecting companies to the hidden job market. So that means advertising in newsletters, Slack communities, Discord servers, Facebook groups, really those pockets of the internet where the best candidates are networking and discovering opportunities from sources that they trust. So excited to dive in further.
Fantastic. And I think the last time we spoke, I don't think you kind of been launched for very long, if I remember rightly. It's probably sort of a couple of years ago or something like that. How are things developed with the product and the business? And how's it all been going?
I think you were the first podcast I was ever on was your podcast in the HR tech space. I was a former journalist, so it was good to kind of break in with you as my guide. Right when we won HR Tech's Pitch Fest for the best use of AI and
That's
HR
right.
Tech 2023.
I
And
remember.
last week we actually won HR West Startup Showdown. So it's good that I keep needing to talk to you because wins seem to follow me whenever that we get to catch up.
Well, this is good news. I'm happy to be your lucky mascot. Now you've just released a really interesting white
Yeah.
paper that goes into a lot of detail about this whole concept of community powered hiring. Got a few questions on it, but just go into a bit more detail for us to start with. The people who might not be 100% sort of familiar with this idea, what is it? How does it work? What kind of results do people get?
Yeah, so to give you a little bit background on kind of where Collabor came from, I actually spent most of my career as a journalist. So was Katie Couric's producer for many years at Yahoo News, was on air at Channel 11 in New York, WPIX TV, the CW affiliate. I worked at Amazon Studios doing product and News Corp doing partnership. And every one of those jobs I never got through applying cold online.